Right, welcome to the Future of Employee Experience this morning. And I'm very, very excited to have you here today. It has been a difficult week in South Africa, but I'm excited to talk about employee experience and to hear all of your great opinions on the way forward in the future. So welcome.
Thank you. Very happy to be here. And yeah, what a week we've had. But looking forward to this discussion and already feeling like things are looking up again. So very happy to be here.
Yay. All right. Well, let's dive right in. And I want to understand a little bit more about you. Where are you from? What was your dream career as you were growing up?
Born and bred in Johannesburg. So Joburg girl, only ever left first time when I went to Rhodes University at the end of high school, but otherwise grew up here. I always say I grew up in the major townships of Johannesburg. So born in Alexandra Township. When I was a toddler, my parents moved to Soweto. So grew up in Deep Kloof, and then when I was in my teens, moved to the East Rand. So I've kind of done a tour of Joburg or Gauteng townships. So I identify with all of them. It's one of those things where people joke or compete or tease each other. You know, I'm a Sowetan, from Alexandra. I always say I'm from all of them. So grew up in Joburg. And yeah, dream career. So growing up, I actually wanted to be an actress.
Oh, really?
It's something which bit me when I was in high school. I did raps plays, competed with other schools, and did some really exciting stuff. And when it came to the end of high school and I thought I could take it further into tertiary, my mother was like, no ways.
Okay.
I think really she was afraid, you know, what kind of a career would you have? And, you know, can you really live on that? So she talked me out of that. So, but that was really my dream. One which sometimes I still think I want to revive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that could be something fun to do. But definitely, no, HR was not top of mind. Eventually ended up in human resources, but I thought I would be an actress.
And just quickly on that, what was it? Was it like stage? Is it film? What was?
It was really stage.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of plays. I was involved with plays, raps plays throughout high school. Did a bit of that with Wits, but Wits was still like focused on high school students. And yeah, I really thought, you know, the theater is where I belong, and that's where I wanted to be.
Well, maybe there's a one-woman show in the future.
Absolutely.
I'm coming.
Would love to have you there.
Yes, it'll be, it'll be great. Anyway, so then so now you decided that you weren't going to become an actress. So who or what inspired you along the way to move into the HR direction?
Yeah, so soon after realizing that that was not going to happen, I then one of the things I was, I think, curious about and fascinated about, I didn't know enough about it, was really psychology, and more specifically clinical psychology. So going to Rhodes, I then did general psychology, but with journalism. So I guess I had journalism in my back pocket as the next thing, but very quickly after my first year of varsity, I was like, no, journal is not for me.
Okay.
And I did my best to also then convert my credits from Journ 1 into philosophy too. So I continued with psychology, converted the journalism or points anyway, or the credits into philosophy. And I would say second year of psychology, then you start to get insights into the specialist fields. And I was exposed to then clinical psychology, forensic psychology, and then that's where I bumped into industrial psychology. Had never heard about it up until I was at varsity. And from the small brief that we got, just on the different specialist areas, I just naturally gravitated towards it. I said, forget all these other things. This is where I want to be. Again, of course, initially a superficial view, it all sounds very beautiful and harmonious, getting employees and managers, trade unions to all work peacefully together and, be productive, etc., etc. In real life, when you meet a real union and when you go through now almost 20 years in this field, of course, it's quite a different experience, but it's been an amazing one.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you definitely dabbled in quite a few sideline
Absolutely.
interests.
Yeah.
And
And
any interest in going back and finishing up some of the others?
no, not really. I mean, I think, and some people know exactly what it is that they want to do. I think mine was a bit of a process of elimination.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, I think, yes, in my heart, maybe I still have the arts in terms of the acting or etc. But certainly journalism, all the other things I ticked off. It was more crossing them off and saying, no, this is
Okay.
not me. So very happy with where I am.